I mean, I would just say when the market is below the moving averages, when we first break below the 10 and the 20-day moving average, and you may get a little break below and it comes back the next day. But when you start to live below the moving averages, just don't trade. Just don't trade. It's really that simple. Or if you're gonna trade, you likely should trade smaller, or maybe even day trade and not hold overnight. I just find that when that market is below the moving averages, you're fighting the tide, and you can save yourself a lot of
Grief.
pain, grief, and stress and frustration trying to buy a market that's going lower. When in reality, if you just let it go lower, it'll usually, in my eyes, yell at you when it's ready to go back up. But that can take a couple weeks. So
You made some mistake on that lines. Did you screw up somewhere there?
yeah, I mean, it's a constant battle. I think I'm fairly comfortable now with my strategy, and that I will more likely sit out when we get below the moving averages. But everybody wants to come and trade the market, and the question is, do you have the discipline to kind of sit out those bad markets? And I don't necessarily think somebody that can make a ton of money in a good market is who I'm so interested in learning from now. It's how do you protect, how do you keep the account moving, even if it's just a little bit, when the market's bad. Because for me, I don't have any problem making a ton of money when the market's good, and I've gotten a lot better when the market's not good, to just sit out. But that's my weakness, and so the better I can get at just literally doing nothing and sitting there. And I think the more cycles you go through, the better you get at it. So for me, every time we go through a correction, I view it as like a huge challenge. Can I keep the account like literally on the highs, or maybe even make a little bit of progress as we're in the correction? That's kind of, that's for me, like my main goal for each year is to just kind of keep my account on its highs during corrections, because I know I'm going to make a ton of money when the market's good.